This is your home, your market, your move, and this is the Cerretani team's podcast on real estate. So thanks for joining us today. I'm Leanne Cerretani, and I'm here with Tina Lynch of Tina Lynch Designs and Staging. And today we're going to talk about a really great topic. What is the difference between staging your home and doing interior design on your home once you have your home and you want to live in it and create your own space?
Well, interior design and staging is a whole different animal. Interior design is when I'm designing for the homeowner for their specific taste, their specific lifestyle, their specific design, the colors that they love, the textures that they love. I'm designing for them personally. Staging is when I'm staging a home to prepare it for selling. And you do none of what I just said.
Well, you don't want it to look good?
You want it to look good, but you want to depersonalize it, where interior design is you're personalizing it for your design client.
Okay.
Okay, so a lot of times when I'm designing for a home, for a personal design project that the client's going to be living in the home, you know, we go over their purpose for each room that I'm designing for them. We go over color schemes. We go over what's going to stay in the room, what needs to go, what they're going to be doing in the room.
Can you give me like, why would something need to go? Or is it?
Well, sometimes I walk into, so just say I'm designing a living room for a client.
Okay.
I'll walk into the room and I'll say what is staying and what is going. Sometimes the client wants to use their existing furniture and wants me to just come and judge the place. And sometimes the client says, everything's going, I want to start from scratch. So that's my big question. What is staying and what is going?
Okay,
and then the
great.
next question is, what is this room going to be used for?
Great question, right? Because it does depend on what you're going to use it for.
Totally depends on it. If it's going to be for TV watching, then we got to make room for the TV, make sure we get the right size for the space, if there's not already a TV there. So designing for a private client for interior design is primarily for the client, their taste, their needs, their wants.
Okay, got it.
Staging a home is, as we know, is depersonalizing.
And neutralizing, speaking to the masses, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And me coming into the space that I'm staging, I need to know what is also going to stay and what's going to go.
Sure.
You know, if I'm working with colors that aren't so pleasing to the eye, I need to make that work for most buyers by either adding more of that same color or contrasting the color.
Got it.
But every house is different.
So when someone hires you and says, you know what, I want to redo my living room, what is the first, other than they go through that, they go through, I'm keeping X, Y, and Z, I'm getting rid of these, where do you go from there?
They tell me what they're keeping and what's going to go. My big question is, what's your budget? What are you willing to spend?
Okay.
So, of course, I have to stay within that budget.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you able to do that typically?
Absolutely. I have no choice.
Yeah.
Because if I go over budget, that's not good. They don't have the money.
Right.
So, that's the big question is, what is your budget after we figure out what's staying, what's going, and what the room is going to be used for.
Okay. And then what's the next step in actually putting it together?
The next step is, just say they want a new sofa, or the room is empty, I take measurements. Just say the room's going to be used for TV
But how do you plan the color scheme?
It all depends on the fixed elements. If the flooring is already there, like wood flooring, I need to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
An inspiration piece. Every room I design starts from an inspiration piece.
Okay.
For example, you could say, Tina, I love your blouse.
Yep.
I want you to design my living room around your blouse. Here's my color scheme.
Are you gonna put the blouse on the chair?
No. We're gonna go get neutral sofas.
Yeah.
Neutral chairs, and I'm going to accessorize with these colors, one color being more than the other.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So every room comes from an inspiration.
Could it be a piece of artwork that they love, or could it be like grandma's favorite chair? You don't want to change like the fabric because it just means so much to you.
Inspiration for a room comes can come from anywhere.
Okay.
And every room I design comes from an inspiration because it's my building point for the rest of the room.
Yeah,
It can
right.
come from a rug.
Okay.
I could say to my client, when it's an empty space and we're putting in everything for, say, a living room, I say, let's go get that inspiration piece. Do you have a piece of artwork that you want to keep in the room? If they say yes, all those colors, I'm bouncing them off and sprinkling them around the room tastefully. And there's a way to do that.
Okay.
One color has to be more than the other. Because if you have equal parts of color in one room, it gets too chaotic.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's a trick to that.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, or they could say, I don't have an inspiration. So I'll say, let's go shopping for that inspiration. Let's get an area rug,
You
for
go
example.
shopping with people?
I do. And sometimes
that's
I
fun.
shop for clients by myself.
Yeah.
So if I'm shopping with a client to find that inspiration, let's just say we're going to get a new area rug. We'll go to a rug place and we'll just shop through the rugs. And I say, I want you to find a rug that you absolutely love. You love everything about it. And they will. And
Nice.
there's our inspiration.
Nice. Oh, that's great. That's
and then
great.
you just build from that. But staging, you don't do that really.
Right.
Because you're appealing to the masses. And that's
Yeah.
what the difference is.
Okay. So on the design, keeping in the design frame of mind, talk to me about color, like going into 2026. So grays were all the rage,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And are they still here?
No, but greige is, which is a very warm gray.
Okay.
The colors that we're seeing now are browns, burgundies.
Oh, burgundy's coming back?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I remember that from the 90s.
A burgundy in a better way, without
Okay.
a red undertone. It more has a brown undertone to it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like your sweater.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
when I'm designing for a client, I tend not to pay attention to the trends. I pay attention to what they love.
Oh, that's nice.
When
okay.
I'm staging, I tend to pay attention more to the trends because that's what's going to appeal to the masses.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, I'm sure some clients want to stay, on trend if they are spending the money to kind of move forward with their home.
If they ask me what's on trend, I'll tell them.
Okay.
And I like trends in little bits and bobs. I like
Okay.
the big pieces of furniture for buying furniture to be neutral.
Okay.
So that we can put a trendy burgundy color on the sofa. We can put a brown a brown rug or something. That way it's easy to switch out if the trends
Yes.
change and they get tired of it.
Okay, that makes sense.
And like I said before, it's all about that inspiration piece.
Yeah.
The inspiration piece that my client may find, may it be a rug, artwork, or a pillow, may have a bunch of grays in it because they love grays. Well, then I'm going to do what you love.
Right, that's great. So talk to me about kitchens, right? Kitchens and bathrooms right now. Where are kitchens moving? Is white still timeless?
Well, in my opinion, I think whites are timeless. But we're moving away from the whites. We're walnut wood cabinetry is huge right now.
Oh, interesting.
Yep, and fluted, but not a lot of fluted cabinetry doors. Just maybe a little bit like in the island. Fluted.
Can you talk to me, what does fluted mean for
It's,
people who may not know what that means?
It comes in tile too, by the way.
Okay.
Or wood. It's just the lines, the textured lines
Okay, in the cabinetry.
in the cabinetry or the tile.
Okay.
So for the kitchens, we're moving towards the browns, the woods, all different types of woods.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Taj Mahal quartzite is huge right now. It's almost like the early 2000s Ubatuba. So don't overdo it.
I don't know. What is Ubatuba? I don't even know what that is.
That was back in the early 2000s. That was a granite that was black, shiny, with all these different speckles.
Speckles, okay.
It was huge back then.
Okay.
So Ubatuba was then, and some people still have that in their kitchens.
Yeah.
And I need to design around it because they can't afford to change it.
Right,
That's a
right.
challenge, but I love it, and it always
Yeah.
looks good. But anyway.
Yeah.
But now we're going towards the Taj Mahal, which is a lot of browns and earthy tones.
Oh, interesting.
Of quartzite, I mean. And then what's huge is taking that on the countertop and bringing it right up to the backsplash. But sometimes that's not in the budget. So
Yeah.
getting back to kitchens, it's about the wood tones now.
Okay.
All different wood tones. If you're going to paint, it's going to be a warm brown or a tan or a beige or a grayish.
So on the warmer side.
So much
So
on the
cool
warm
is
side.
kind of out.
Cool is out.
Okay.
And
oh, that's
white is
interesting.
out, but I still like it as a classic.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It will always be, something that will stand the test
Yeah.
of time.
And the same holds true for bathrooms.
What about, I've noticed like colored cabinetry. So like your gray, your navy, the green seems to be
Greens
like
is
such a
huge.
big, but to me that reminds me of like the bathroom tile in the 50s and 60s
Right.
when they had green bathrooms and blue bathroom tile and pink and black. Like it was so trendy and so different that it doesn't really stand the test of time.
The way I like to design, if my client wants those colors, let's do that in the vanity. you know?
Okay, right.
And let's keep the tile flooring neutral. So it's a lot easier to fix that, change out a vanity or paint a vanity than it
Right.
is to change out a tile floor.
Absolutely.
Or the tile
What about in the
shower.
kitchen though? If they have green cabinetry?
I would stick with a very earthy green that will stand the test of time. I wouldn't do
Okay.
an emerald green or
Yeah,
a
right,
bright
right.
green.
I mean, it is. I love it. I think it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I worry about the longevity of it. When
Sometimes
people like in 15 years they go to sell their house and they have green cabinetry that might not be on trend anymore. It's a lot of money to do a kitchen.
If you pick the right green with a lot of gray in it, it'll stand the test of time. If the client of mine is nervous about doing all green, well, let's just do green on the island.
Yeah.
And do white everywhere else, or a wood everywhere else, because wood is going to stand the test of time too, as long as it doesn't have a red undertone. Sorry
Right.
if you have a red undertone cabinets, but
Like a cherry.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct. If they're still a little nervous, we can just do the green on the lowers
Ah,
if they want
okay.
green, or we do white everywhere and we accessorize with green.
Yeah.
If they love
Maybe
green.
on your backsplash.
Correct.
Right.
Well, backsplash could be expensive to change. So I mean accessorize by
that's true.
paint, artwork, things on the countertop.
Okay. To bring in that green.
And then that kitchen will read as a green kitchen because of all of the accessories and the paint. You get tired of green, swap it all out for your next favorite color.
Right,
And that holds
exactly.
true for bathrooms.
What are some good do's and don'ts when it comes to designing? Like when you think about any room, like whether it's blinds or drapes or valances or, rugs, like what are some do's and don'ts right now in terms of 2026?
I would stay away from shag area rugs.
Okay.
I would stay away from wall-to-wall rugs.
Okay. What if you don't have hardwood?
Well, can you rip it out and put it in? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we have a lot of that new vinyl planking.
Vinyl has come a long way.
It has come a long way, right?
It has come a long
it's
way.
almost the same cost as putting wall-to-wall carpeting in.
Right, so if you have a choice, vinyl all the way.
Oh,
and you can even
nice.
put vinyl in your bathroom floors if you wanted to because it's waterproof.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah,
And
wall-to-wall.
it's probably less expensive than tiling your bathroom floor.
It is, and it's easy to change if you wanted to ever change it. So wall-to-wall rugs are out. Shag rugs are out. I would
Okay.
stay away from shags. It's more like a dust collector than anything.
Yeah.
Vertical blinds.
What do you
stop
do
doing
on
it.
your sliders? Like, what do you do if you have a slider? Like, everyone wants to have privacy. So what do you do?
I use drapes. I know sometimes when people hear drapes, they think of grandma's drapes. The swirly, 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 and the thing, and then the puddling on the floor.
Right.
No. What I do for sliding doors is I take a curtain rod, go as high as I can, as wide as I can, and I do a drapery panel that just touches the floor, probably 2 on each side,
Yeah.
that are easy to close.
Great.
And that's it. It's
And that's your
beautiful.
privacy.
That's your privacy, and
Yeah.
it softens the room. And vertical blinds, no.
I have seen some of those like automatic shades that will like be on a roller and then they just roll down. What are your thoughts about that from a design?
From a design point, I do like them.
Okay.
But I still feel like every window needs softening.
Yeah.
Either it be with a drapery panel like I just mentioned, or valances, but...
Valances?
Wait,
Did Tina just say valances?
I
can't
did.
believe it.
Valances, if and only if, they are very tailored.
Okay.
And that's the only way they will look good.
Now give me an example of tailored.
Well, not the big, fluffy ones that used to stuff in the 90s.
So are they
with paper.
flat?
Flat.
Are they on a board, like a
They can be on a
cornice,
board.
like on the cornices? You think those are
Yeah,
okay?
and I'm okay with the slit in the middle.
Okay.
As long as it's flat.
Okay.
And it can be a print, but as long as it's flat, it's not puffy.
What if it's flat and it has like layers on the side?
No.
No.
I'm very opinionated.
I'm just thinking about all the homes I've been in, like what I've seen, and I'm just curious to your thoughts about that.
And everybody, please get rid of the boob lights.
Oh,
on yours.
I know. I've seen like an updated, describe to people what you mean by boob lights, because people may not know.
It's a light that is typically on the ceiling.
Yep.
And
it's in your entryway.
Entryway or rooms, wherever.
It's planted to the ceiling. It's not a pendant light.
It's ceiling mounted.
Yeah.
And it has a dome, and then it has a little pendant hanging out.
Where it gets screwed in to hold up in there, right?
Right. We all call, in the design world, those are boob lights.
Yeah.
Get rid of them. Just go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get something with a drum shade or something. But
right. But those have to go.
Those have to go.
Yeah.
Right. And
I've seen some builders still using them, but
they do.
The higher end builders, they do not
those.
use them. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good.
Those are the things I would get rid of first.
Those are all wonderful, wonderful ideas. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. One other note,
Oh,
task lighting. Task lighting is so important. A lot of people
lighting?
Yes, a lot of people have lighting just up above, like recessed lighting.
Yeah.
You need light on tables.
Yes.
Just for
that really
ambiance.
warms everything up, right?
Exactly.
And I know you've mentioned this in other episodes, but lighting.
Lighting.
Mention it again, because I don't think we can say it enough, right? What is the type of lighting you should have in your home?
Your bulbs should have warm white light bulbs, or soft white warm light bulbs.
Yeah. Shouldn't be like in a surgical room.
No, stay away from the cold, harsh white.
Yeah.
And every room should be between 2,700 to 3,200 kelvins.
Okay.
Because that's just the
Are
perfect
kelvins
amount.
the same thing as a lumen?
Yes.
Oh, on the LEDs? Okay.
Yep. And that, and just task lighting is so beautiful at night. It glows up the room.
Yeah.
You can put it on end tables. You can put it on buffet tables. You can put a floor lamp
Yes,
next
I
to your
agree.
sofa or
Yeah,
next
it
to your
makes a big
TV if you need
difference.
to. But have lighting sparingly, task lighting that is sparingly around the room, at least 3 sources, and you'll be golden.
One of the things that, that you've talked about before is organization. So like when you walk into an entryway, everyone like leaves their shoes at the door, or like takes their coat off. And, we have a lot of older homes in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. So like we have homes that are 200 and 300 years old. So they may not have a closet,
Right.
At the front entry. What would be your suggestion for something like that from an organizational perspective?
Well, there are a lot of furniture pieces out there that you could find.
Yes.
Like even at IKEA.
IKEA is great.
They
right.
are.
Yep.
They have shoe. What are they called? Shoe
Racks?
closets. Yeah, shoe racks.
Oh,
but
closets.
closed.
Yeah, they're closed.
But we
so
want
you
them
don't see them.
closed. Yes.
Yeah.
So you can do that, but measure first. Measure
Right.
the width and the depth that you've got before you go out and purchase those
Measuring
things.
is so important. I've made that mistake so many times, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have sworn this piece would fit here.
Oh no! Every
Yeah.
time with the client before we go furniture shopping, we have to measure.
Right.
Because once that furniture gets delivered, it's yours pretty much. And as a designer, we got to get it right.
Right. Right. That
Gotta
sounds
get it
great.
right.
Well, thank you.
You're
This has
welcome.
been great information, and join us in our future episodes where we'll be talking more about staging and designing and getting your house up to speed.
Because I got lots more to say.
Yay!